you sponsored, and so you've gone to the US and back here again.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
It's really neat. We've got people who have been talked to about Avini in the UK from Canada, which are now we're working with here as part of our group. We've got people who know people back into the States again. So it's a real international business at last. Very exciting.
It is fun. Yeah. So have you got any business tips on how to build a business?
Get excited first. So yeah, get excited. Go out there and talk to everyone and anyone. Don't prejudge. That's something that we discovered over the last couple of days. We found 3 prospective customers / distributors whilst going out and about with yourself. And just talk to people not only about our marvelous products, but I will say to you also, especially here in the UK, people need opportunities because they're hurting in another area of life, and that's in their pocketbook, in their wallets, as we would say, in their bank accounts. So people are looking for that opportunity that could help them and their families to have a better way of life, a better standard of living. So we're just getting started here. In America, you've got 3 years on us.
That's just getting started too.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying to Dave yesterday, how many people in America? I think it's 338 million, I believe. I think you could stay in America for the next 100 years and you'd still have people to talk to about Avini. So anyone and everyone, everyone needs to know about this.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you think? How many people have you got coming to Las Vegas?
Vegas, I think we have the last count. I believe it's 7 or 8. Could be more that we're bringing, which are all the way from the UK. So it's a 10-hour flight for us to come to see you all in Vegas. We're really excited. I think the majority of the people in this room now, and I will spin the camera around in a minute to show you, we've got 24, 25 people here today on a Saturday afternoon. And this is our first big get together, but they're really excited to come out and to listen to Rick, listen to Neil, and to meet all of you other distributors across North America and to experience what Susie and I experienced twice now, coming out to Dallas and Vegas. Susie's done 3 trips. I've only done 1. I'm jealous.
It's just fun to think about stateside. If you're thinking, I'm going to go to Las Vegas, that's a big deal if you make that decision. But if you decide, I'm going to bring somebody, well, it's going to be easier to bring somebody from any place in the US compared to bringing them from the UK. Yeah. So if we can do 7 or 8 here, you could get 2 or 3 from Idaho or Florida or wherever you're at.
I think if the summit is so important, I've always gone to big events. First of all, I need it myself. I need that to meet lots of new people. And every time I come to the summit in America, it grows. And we get to meet all the up and coming stars in Avini. And I'm so excited now to meet the new diamonds and to meet all of anyone who's getting started and to, connect with people and find out, why did you get involved with Avini? What was your reason? It could either be their health is the most important. It could be that they had some health challenges, or someone was good enough to share it with them, and they've got excited like us.
Hey, do you think Tracy would like to say something?
Yeah, sure.
Let me get her.
So this is one of my team members who has been very excited about joining Avini. She's been in numerous amounts of network marketing companies over the years and never earned any money. In the very first month, she earned a very good income. Here she comes. This is one of my ladies. So this is Hi. Tracy Donovan. This is going out across to the US. So Tracy, how long have you been involved with network marketing?
Over 25 years.
Okay. And in that 25 years, have you earned much money in that 25 years?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Okay. So in your first month with Avini, we don't want to figure, but did you earn a check?
I did, and I reached the biggest level I've ever reached in a network marketing company within the first month. And I got my money and my investment back within the first month.
So what was your, could you share with us any testimonial from yourself about the products?
Absolutely phenomenal. Basically, I suddenly had this energy that I'd lost all my energy, but during this time, while being in Avini in that first month, my mum passed away. My mum passed away in March, and I still managed to build my business within that first month. It kept me going. It kept me being too depressed and too anxious and very low. I just took the main product, and
What was that?
which is Cell Defender. But once I've then received, so I bought the Cell Defender before the actual products came to the UK. Adrian had brought them in, so I was on my third bottle when Avini arrived in the UK. And basically, my energy levels have gone through the roof. They stopped me being very low and very depressed, obviously because I'm grieving, but I've still kept my energy up, and I've lost weight. I no longer take any blood pressure medication at all. I suffered with really bad allergies. I have not taken an antihistamine tablet in 12 weeks. And I was taking every time I eat something, I have an allergic reaction. And I was taking an antihistamine every time I eat something. And obviously you're eating 3 times a day anyway, but I have not had an antihistamine in 12 weeks.
So tell everyone about our 90-day weight loss challenge using the new secret weapon, which we call Delish here in the UK, which is Trim Science. So just share with everyone now we've got on with Trim Science.
So you take the Trim Science and you then take I took the Trim Science first, and then the weight loss shake came in after, and I've been on it since it arrived. And
since when? That was April 1st.
It was the first, yeah. And I have lost 4 kilos so far, and I have lost 3 inches off my waist, 2 inches off my hip, 1.5 inches off of each leg. I've measured everything.
Shorter.
Thank you. But I've actually got this dress on today that I couldn't even fit in a month ago.
So what's the energy been like in here today with our first big meeting?
Oh, absolutely phenomenal. You've got people here who are talking about their experiences, but they're not only talking about that, they're talking about the business as well. So this is the wonderful thing about this is the people. You meet such amazing people. There's no one who's downhearted. Everyone's very lively. Everyone's very interested, and they want to learn something. They want to listen to something new. They want to build a business. My why, I've got a huge why. I want to own my own house. I've actually got my son here today and his girlfriend. They're here and they're in their 20s, and they've joined. My son's also joined. I was a personal trainer. He's a personal trainer and a physio sports massage therapist. So a police officer. So his girlfriend's actually a clinician who works with children who are poorly. So they've just both said to me, "Oh my God, now we know why you're excited." So they weren't really listening to me because they don't live with me, but I've told them snippets, but they've actually come today and they've actually learned. And so I'm so excited that I'm going to be working with my son and his girlfriend and working with amazing, phenomenal people.
Wonderful. Thank you, Trace. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. We got another young lady going to come on now, have a chat with us. We're talking to the whole of America.
I sold a Cell Defender.
Marvellous. Just gone on the Zoom call, 1%. And then we're going to have a chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we have Elaine here today.
Nice to meet you.
So, Elaine, what level did you get to on your first month with Avini when we
I
launched?
was a gold director.
Gold Director.
Gold
Wonderful.
director.
So, Elaine, how did we meet, the two of us?
We met at the post office. I was being nosy and I was asking Adrian what he was posting off, and he told me what he was posting off, and then I said, "Oh, I'm really interested in that." So about an hour later, we were standing outside the post office in the middle of winter, I might add. Then I arranged to meet you and Susie. And then, yeah, I was sold. So I was sold as soon as you told me.
So we had some testimonials from you, what the products have done for you and your family over the last couple of
I was
months.
just saying actually about my father, who had a lot of different conditions. He had sores on his legs that he's had since 2021. He'd had problems with his heart around 2021. and I was getting vertigo and dizziness, lots of meds. And my mum, not the same sort of ailments, but she was getting dizziness and problems with her bloods. And then, like now, within 6 weeks of my dad taking like quite a lot of the products in the range, it's now his sores have gone. I think he's got one that's been there. It's really stubborn, and he's got about 1 week left of treatment. And they said there's nothing we can do now because it's gone. And then his dizziness is gone. His bloods are all really good. He was borderline, had blood sugar problems.
How old's your dad, Mama?
He's going to be 90 in October.
90 years old.
And they're just going on holiday, right?
Off on holiday, 90 years old. Thank you, Avini. So, by the way, we don't make medical claims, do we? No, we don't do
I
that.
hadn't mentioned it.
You didn't know. So it's very important we don't
So
do
his
that.
body got healthy and it healed itself.
You've also introduced this to lots of other people, haven't you?
I have indeed.
And they've also, Elaine had stuck by us for nearly a year, waiting for Avini, over a year,
It was well over a year.
waiting to come to the UK. So we hope that all you Americans are really excited about America, but we are so excited here of what the future's going to hold, aren't we?
Yeah.
And you also got involved with Avini because a lot of other people we've spoken to, maybe you had an unhealthy finances. Was that true?
Definitely, I definitely think finances.
So-
Doing a conversion on a property for years, and yeah, and it's also as well. I do a job, I don't really like it, so I want to do this. Really be amazing, so I can leave the job I'm doing because I don't like it.
So lots of different why you wanted that.
Yeah, and I still want wardrobes.
So Elaine just said that she wants a new wardrobe, so maybe that can help. So thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Dave, have you got anyone else anyone else? And you, thank you.
Very well.
Thank you.
Are you still on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Susie's coming.
Susie, my superstar wife, you're on. So we're talking, there's Nikki, but we're talking now to the people across the US. So what's it been like today, Susan?
Oh, it's just been amazing. We've had an amazing day today and a visit of Valerie and Dave. We've learned so much with one-to-ones, haven't we, of them. They're just amazing and passionate. That's what we want to be for the UK. And we've just had an amazing venue, haven't we, today? Everybody's really enjoyed it.
So this is our second event here in the UK. I think we've got 20, is it 26?
24.
24 people here. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it only started off with us two. We've got a lot more customers and other people who couldn't make it. And some people have travelled a couple of 100 miles to come here today to meet Dave. And one of the things that we've learned from Dave, that he is the master to learn from. And it's been great. So we've been out a couple of days, haven't we? And we've prospected Dave's massage therapist. Dave did that for us, and he's going to talk to us tonight on a Zoom call. He's very interested, and he's just showed us how to do this easily.
Yeah, but we showed Dave and Valerie how we are getting our distributors. It's anywhere. We was having a lovely lunch at Seckford Hall, which is one of our amazing buildings in Suffolk, and where Henry VIII lived, and we took Dave and Valerie for the spa day. And there was a young gentleman serving us drinks and non-alcoholic, time. And I said, "You're a lovely young man." And he says, "Thank you." I said, "Do you enjoy your job?" And he said, "Yeah, but I could do a little bit more residual income." I thought, I said, "I think I've got an opportunity there for you." I said, "Do you like helping people?" He says, "Yeah, I'm a therapist on my part-time other position." I said, "Amazing. I think you would be wonderful. Could we invite you to an opportunity video, a meeting?" He said, "Yes, of course." And he rang Adrian the same night and said, "I would love to come on your opportunity Zoom call."
Yeah.
And then we took Dave and Valerie to quite a large department store. I don't know if you have it over in America.
Marks and Spencer.
Marks and Spencer's. And in Marks and Spencer's, I know a lady who serves me lovely. She's called Esmeralda. And I introduced Dave and Valerie to Esmeralda, and she says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, we're having an events meeting at the weekend." "What is this?" And she was telling me about her part-time role. They can't bonuses now. They're not having, their hours are being minimized, reduced in the UK due to different things. And she said, "Yeah, I'd be really interested in what you're doing. Could I give you my number?" So I got another lady who we've got to follow up later today. Just in a day and a half, we got 3 actual maybes of coming into Avini, which were just amazing.
We're very excited.
You have so much fun along the way. We just love it. We're actually selling our gym so that we can come to work for Avini full time.
For ourselves, we're not working for Avini.
No.
We're independent distributors.
We want to have the financial freedom and work freedom so that we're not having to do a 9-to-5 job. We can travel, we can come over and see you beautiful people in the US and Canada. And yeah, we're just having an amazing time doing it.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome.
I think that most probably is it, because we've still got a lot of people to talk to. Nikki, have you got anything else we can do?
And this is being run by Dave. I'm just here
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna
have it
grab him.
open.
He's been mobbed like a superstar. That he is.
Anyway, I'm back. I was just mingling with the crowd, and I think we probably we could go on for hours and turn around and be part of our party, but should we get back to our live group and
That would be lovely.
you guys get back to work? But hey, the month is still young. Let's go for it. And more than anything, get some people to come to Las Vegas and to Salt Lake.
Absolutely.
Next week. I can't believe it. Here it is. I'm here in UK
Essex in the UK.
Saturday, and a week I'll be in Salt Lake. How about that?
Globetrotter.
Yeah. Anyway, take care. We love you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.